Hey guys, we have a weird opening. I don't know how I managed to get this at retail. And I guess we're gonna open this too. Some strange sets. Hey guys, Kevin TCG here, and today we are opening the Venasaur EX and Blastoise EX Premium Collection Box. This is a Gamestop exclusive. And we also have Paradise Dragona, also known as Dragona. I actually got this set through my good buddy, my boy, Justin, so shout out Justin for getting this and picking this up for me. It was actually for my birthday. He got me both of these sets because he knew I liked Pokemon. So the Venasaur EX and Blastoise EX box does come with Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown. I haven't opened up either of those sets in a while on this channel, and of course, it's always nice to open up Japanese packs. I actually mainly open English sets, so this is a real true test to see if I can recognize Pokemon names without the English names right above it. So in this video, we'll find out, is this set GOATED? Is this premium collection box like the best ever, or is it kind of one of those duds as the other collection boxes are? Let's find out. All right, you guys, so before we actually open those two, we also have two of these packs to open up first. So we got these the same day I saw Justin when he gave me these gifts. We found this at a local game shop, and then we found this in one of the vending machines. We were just hanging out, and we just happened to see those, and he just bought them for me without even saying anything. I'm like, well, thanks, pal. I wasn't really gonna buy these, but you know, the thought is appreciated. I love Me Journey Together. I just felt bad that he was getting me more stuff. Like, come on, man. You don't have to get me more. What you already got me was more than enough. So we have Minccino, Petlil, Piloswine, Qfan, Banette, Pangoro, Grimmsnarl, Ruffian, Ends Castle, and Ends Reshiram. There is no Journey Together in the Venasaur Blastoise box, I believe, and that set came out a while back. I want to say like within the last, like over the summer or like before summer started, like around the summer season, maybe even like late spring. And the reason why I didn't decide to look for it is, well, first of all, GameStop stopped doing pre-orders online, and that's how I got, I'd say, a good chunk of my product through GameStop. Nowadays, even before that, like I was just able to go to store on release day, like after work or on my lunch break, and I'll be able to find product. But nowadays, I'm not able to do that because people would line up at GameStop for release day on certain products, and it would just be a miserable time for everyone involved, whether you're looking for products or you are just a worker, an employee, or just someone who's just into the TCG and you really can't get into it because, you know, there's lines for like a stupid, not saying this stupid, but a stupid collection box. Like, come on, guys. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm still in kind of shock how I managed to get this. This isn't something that was on my radar. This isn't something that I expected to open. So by all means, I'm super hyped to get this into my hands, and hopefully we'll be able to get something because these premium boxes have not given me any sort of love in terms of polls. I remember the last premium box I felt like I opened was it like the Ogerpon ones? I know there's the Charizard statue premium box, and I felt like I didn't really pull much from there either. So, you know, it is what it is. Here's the code card for those wondering. And here are the stamped promos, which is actually pretty neat. If you're real big into stamped cards, it's just regular basic EX cards, but yeah, they're stamped. These cards are like kind of playable now that we're in the Mega Evolution format. Venasaur EX, Mega Venasaur EX specifically, is a pretty good card. he's seeing a little play in my local meta. And here's the Jumbo Venasaur EX card. Again, stamped right here, so that's gonna go straight into my collection. Very nice. And I believe we have 10 packs here. 5 packs each of Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown, so let's go ahead and count them up. Boom. And I don't know if you guys noticed in the background here for today's video, we have the Haunted Playgrounds background as the playmat for the opening playmat, because it is October. It is Halloween season. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halloween season, and we're gonna go ahead and, you know, get spooky with it. This is the spookiest thing I'll do all season. All right, we'll go ahead and start with Stellar Crown, shuffle that up. Now, what's so special about Stellar Crown? What am I chasing in this set? What can we get from here? Let me pull that up real quick. Ah, okay. So obviously, the Squirtle and Bulbasaur illustration rares and Terapagos. Those are kind of like the more popular cards, especially, so the Squirtle and Bulbasaur, those complete the trifecta if you also have the Charmander promo card from the Obsidian Flames ETB, so it'd be nice to get either one or both of those. Now I have heard through comments on other videos, not from mine specifically, and like even from myself through like similar videos with these premium collection boxes, as I've made note before, that it's kind of hard to pull stuff. Have you guys had any success pulling cards from any premium collection box? I know I haven't. So hopefully we'll be able to turn the tide here, especially with these sets, because Stellar Crown and Surging Sparks, they're pretty good. They are pretty fun sets to open, and especially Surging Sparks, it's hard to find these days. And Zeraora. Now with Stellar Crown, that introduced the current meta of the Terrestrial engine, the Noctowl engine. So a lot of box Pokemon, like EV box Pokemon, are real popular these days. Okay, so we have Clang, Cyclizar, Gulpin, Greavard, Fragadia, Koraidon, Toadscruel, Wooloo, yeah, Scorbunny, and Archaludon. Alright, so what is next up on the Pokemon docket in the Pokemon world? Well, Mega Evolutions just came out. I did a booster box opening on my channel, same with the Build and Battle. What I wasn't able to do is an ETB because it's just hard to find, not available. I didn't really try to get one or source one because, again, you know, you gotta fight other people these days, and I'm not really willing to put up a fight. I'll just wait for a nice moment to swoop in. And thankfully, because I play at my locals at Tabletop Village and I'm a member there, they restrict purchases for like new set releases, and they adhere to MSRP only for members. And I think it's a great way to kind of limit product to the community and avoid scalpers. So they'll basically put up an ETB at like $300, but you only pay like retail for it. If you're a member, it's like $5 a year, or not a year, a month. It's a really good deal. Anyways, I did that and I was able to secure that booster box, but also because I play through there and I happened to show up on the Friday tournament, which was yesterday as of this recording, I was able to secure a Mega Evolutions ETB. They had like, I don't know, 70 I think in stock, I want to say. And I was able to go after work, and there was a handful in stock left after work, and play in the tournament and pick up an ETB. It's currently sitting in my backpack, actually. I have not taken it out. I have not included it in this video. We're gonna do something a little fun with that ETB, but we're gonna go ahead and open that up pretty soon, probably next week. I'm super excited, super hyped to open that up. Crispin, Talonflame, Rhydon, Zeraora, and hey, we got a nice pull. We got Lacey, full art Lacey, awesome. I don't know if I have this card. I might have bought Lacey and gave it a coral. I'll have to check my binder. Anyways, that's nice. I also forgot Stellar Crown has lots of cool trainer cards. So okay, we got a pull. We got a single pull. I'll take it. Now, We all know Surging Sparks. We all know how devastating this set can be. We also know how great this set is in terms of playability. Latios. Can never get enough of Latios, right? That's the one, the red one, right? Latios is the blue. Anyways, I need more of those to put into my deck. I have a full art and a regular EX, but if it's not a duplicate, I won't put it into my decks. I would like a duplicate, because I believe that goes into my personal collection. Turtonator, Gimmighoul, Charcadet, and Shenpao. Okay, let me organize this mess right here. So for the locals I was talking about when I picked up my ETB, I thought about doing a vlog, but right now I'm just trying to get back into playing the TCG. I've been on a little bit of a break for a couple weeks now. The last time I did an event was a build and battle. And before that, it's like maybe been like 2 or 3 weeks. I just haven't been playing as often as I wanted to, because I had Worlds and, you know, just the summer overall just being real busy. It's kind of stopped me from being able to visit the shop as much as I wanted to. Mousehold, Alolan Diglett. All right, I'll take that. That's pretty cool. We get illustration rare Titan standing on a piece of ice, like an iceberg, an ice cliff. Titan, I feel like, it's a good Pokemon. He's a solid Pokemon, especially in the VGC. He's pretty solid. He's very bulky, and Dialga. I love this art. It's very, I want to say, like, it's not minimalistic, but the way they do like the outlines on the Pokemon and stuff like, I don't know how to explain art. I just like it. All the same like colors and whatnot. Anyways. Back to Surging Sparks. Now this right here, the mascot of Surging Sparks. It's Pikachu. And the Pikachu is, I want to say, just as bad as Charizard these days in set notoriety. Because of Pikachu, this set has become really hard to find after its initial release because of that dang secret illustration rare Pikachu full art card. It's just like, it's a plague, man. I just want this set to obviously open and collect more of those cards. If I get the Pikachu, cool. But if I don't, that's not a bother at all. But man, this set has become very notorious because people are just picking up this set and scalping it for the potential of grabbing that Pikachu. We get Slakoth, Azelf, Vigoroth, Latios, yeah, Latios is the red one, Koraidon, Ninetales, Wo-Chien, Ringer, Turtonator, and hey, look at that! Full art Black Kyurem EX. Okay, we're getting a bit of pulls. 2 pulls so far through Surging Sparks and 1 through Stellar Crown. Now right here is last pack magic. We're gonna get a gold Terapagos. Now what I do like about Stellar Crown is the set actually had some pretty cool special collection boxes. They had the Ultra Premium collection box, and I got a chance to open that up on the channel, and that was a very fun opening because it's not every day you can open a UPC. And they printed that thing to heck, but now I feel like it's impossible to get UPCs. Looking at you, Phantasmal Flames. All right, Spiel, Excadrill, and Tapu Lele. All right, so let's round up the pulls. Out of 10 packs, we got 3 pulls, 3 for 10, and no basic EX Pokemon. Like, we get a full art instead. We get a full art illustration rare and a full art trainer. We get Latias Titan and Black Kyurem EX. Now, Kyurem EX isn't that playable, but you know, he's cool to have. These are going straight into my collection binder. Now, let's see the counterpart to Surging Sparks. The Japanese counterpart to Surging Sparks, Rakuen Dragona. Or, Dragona, Paradise Dragona? Dragona Paradise? Yeah. let's get to cracking this. Now, here's the thing, you guys. With Japanese packs, I don't know where to put my bulk. I don't know a lot of places that take Japanese bulk here in America. So I just have like a small box, like some random ETB or 2 random ETBs that have Japanese bulk cards in them. And I'm like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do with this? And how do I open this? All right, I need to find something real quick. Got a nice pen here, just gonna, like, where do I put my Japanese card bulks? Do I throw them away? No, that just feels wasteful. So I just have a fat stack of bulk. I think I made like a tips video of like what to do with your bulk. I'm like, I don't know what to do with Japanese card bulk, especially here in America. I'm sure there's some website or some games shop or vendor out there who takes Japanese bulk for like $5 for like 10,000 cards. I don't know. Wow, I really can't open this box. I'm just struggling here. Like, it says pull right here. There we go. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Japanese cards, here's what you need to know. Each pack contains 5 cards, and that's about it. The pull rates are a bit different. You're not guaranteed a holo every pack. Your holos are pretty much your pull. Like, your regular holos are considered a pull. And pricing is a bit different. I'm pretty sure you could get the Pikachu in this set. So let me open this pack and do that research first. And this will be a true test of seeing if I can name a Pokemon. How much of a Pokemon fan am I? All right, we get Simisear, right? Quaquaval. Oh my gosh. I know this one. Oh. Oh, this is bugging me so much. I could read the katakana. Nemashu. I don't know the name. I don't know the English name. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna put that off to the side. This is some elixir. I literally just opened the last set. Bruxish is for the final card. Hold on. This is gonna bug me. Ugh, Marlow. It's Marlow. I knew that too. Again, I think I made a comment in some other video. If I'm like given a list of names to match with the card, I'll be able to do it. Or with the Pokemon, I'll be able to do it. Oh, this set doesn't have Pikachu. I'm looking at the set list right now. The top cards are Lycia's Appeal, Latias EX, and the Alolan Executor. Wow, that Lycia's Appeal? Oh my gosh. It's like nearly $350. Why? Come on, guys. This dang waifu tax. Look, listen, I'm guilty of liking waifu cards, but that waifu tax is a bit silly. I don't think I'd spend $300 on a Pokemon card in a single setting, no matter how much I like it. I'll be okay with not owning it. That's it. That's it, y'all. I can't do that. You get Excadrill, Swablu, Gimmighoul, Bruxish, and Drayton. Okay. I think I'm gonna just continue opening on one side and not go bam, 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 bam. We'll just keep on opening the right side. This is kind of fun, testing my Pokemon knowledge, my name knowledge. And I'm looking at my floor and that is disgusting. There's so much wrappers already on the floor. We get Applin, Excadrill, Skarmory. We get an Ace spec. This is the Legacy. It's not the Legacy Energy. Dichi Energy. Rich Energy. Don't know what the equivalent is. I'm not caught up on all my Ace specs. I only know the Ace specs that matter, and that's Prime Catcher and Trolley and Secret Box. And we get the Passonberry? I don't know. Maybe? I'm curious. So, okay. Thank you for those who are still watching. I want you to comment right now. You tell me your answer on this question I'm about to ask you. For those of you who watch other PokeTubers who open Japanese packs, smooch them. Do they know the names of the Pokemon? Oh, it's like having my mom guess the name of the Pokemon, essentially. Anyways, Quaxley. Clobbopus, right? No. Clobbopus is the evolution. Yeah, it is Clobbopus. Clobbopus, Graplock does the evolution. And Zarude, and that's not Applin. That's not Diplin, it's Appleton. Wow, this is a holo rare, by the way. I think that was my first holo rare of this set. Yep, this is really testing my Pokemon knowledge. So, the last time I had a Japanese booster box, pull this off to the side here, a little easier to pull. Last time I had a Japanese booster box was when I actually went to Japan. Before that, my dad bought me Japanese booster boxes. Or when did Twilight Masquerade come out? I think that might have been the last time. Yeah, no, Twilight Masquerade, because I bought the Twilight Masquerade booster box. But before that, I went to Japan and I bought a booster box. They actually, in their convenience stores, they have booster boxes, like if they sell them. They have booster boxes for sale. So if you're buying like a drink and some snacks, you can also buy a couple packs of Pokemon cards or baseball cards. Hey! Illustration rare of, oh gosh, he was on my team on X and Y. Braviary. Illustration rare Braviary. And Counter Catcher. No, Counter Game. Right? That's pretty cool. I'll take that. I have like a little Japanese binder of my pulls. I don't really mix them with my English cards. So yeah, man, I miss Japan. I miss going to Japan. If you guys ever had the chance to go to Japan, you should go. I'd say generally don't worry about not speaking Japanese in the big metros, but please learn some phrases and understand the culture. Like watch as much content and tips videos as possible so you don't look like a fool. I did unfortunately witness someone in Japan in like a convenience store. They were, unfortunately I think they were from America, judging from their accent. It wasn't anything, it wasn't a European accent. It wasn't, maybe, all right, I'll generalize it, North America. They could have been Canadian. They were in the store, and they're yelling at this poor worker, and they're saying, no, I want this right here. It was like some item from the hot food bar, but the poor worker didn't quite understand what they were saying, and they're like, why can't you understand what I'm saying? It's like, no, you're in Japan. Of course they're not gonna know what you're saying. You need to know their language. They can only accommodate you guys so much. All right, so I'm gonna go a little topic right here. The tourism state in Japan. It's great. I understand tourism, it's great for the business and all that, but man, I try not to go on the tourism. Hey, we get Lycia's Appeal. Full art. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. I guess I'll put this right next to my Braviary down here. So, tourism's pretty crazy, it's pretty wild, and I think I saw an article somewhere. I didn't really read too much into it, but like somewhere down the road in the next couple years, maybe next year, they're gonna start restricting tourism access, which is good. I mean, I get it. It's a very popular destination. I've been there twice myself. Just, if you do go, just don't make a fool of yourself. Represent your country in a good light. Hey, Latios EX! And something memo. I don't remember what it means. Bulga ireta. Some memo, I forget what it is. I wish I had this in English. Because I desperately need more of these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more packs on the right side. These are so much easier to open in general because it's just a few amount of packs and I feel like you can just rip through them. What I do like about the Japanese booster boxes, overall they're a bit cheaper than American booster boxes. Of course, I believe you do get less cards and you know the price or the pack per box amount isn't as big. All right, and we end on a berry. So my camera is overheating. I got a playoff baseball to watch here in a couple of minutes. We'll go ahead and take a break, and hopefully my voice isn't gone by then. Okay, I am back. I lost my train of thought in the last portion of this video, so we're gonna continue with the new one. So basically, during that little intermission, I made dinner. I made chicken tenders. So what I did, I bought tenderloins, chicken tenderloins, right? I marinated them and pickles in buttermilk, and I put a little, why am I doing a card trick? I put a little bit of pickle juice in the buttermilk, so when the chicken was being broken down, hold on, let me adjust my lighting here. When the chicken was being broken down, it was nice and juicy, and I was able to deep fry some pickles as well, and use the rest of the pickles in my pickle jar. I have like 2-3 things of pickle jars. I'm not a big pickle guy, if I'm being for real. Pickles are necessary for, you know, its intended purposes, like burgers and sandwiches and whatnot. I won't eat a straight pickle. I'll do deep fried pickles, those are fine. I love getting those at like restaurants and such. I'm not a big pickle guy in general, but I appreciate them for what they are. We get Passimian for the final card. Okay, I have to remember the last card isn't necessarily the pull, so maybe I should do a card trick, but it's just 5 cards, it's okay. So the rest of my dinner actually ended up being biscuits as a side. So I've never been to Red Lobster, and I've heard the Red Lobster biscuits are where it's at, specifically the cheddar biscuits, so I bought like a box of cheddar biscuits, and I made that in the oven. It was alright, it was very salty, and the day I do decide to go to Red Lobster, if it's not shut down, okay, we get Cyclizar EX. The day I go to Red Lobster, if it's not shut down, I'll probably obviously get the cheddar biscuits. We'll see how good that is. It's kind of salty. I don't know how I feel about it. It's good. It's kind of salty, at least the mix I used. So, you know how earlier, like literally 2-3 minutes ago, I was like, oh man, opening these packs are so easy. I lied. These, because they have a little tab to open, it's kind of hard to open these with the tab how I like it. I'm used to, like, you know, finding that little notch and then tearing it open after opening so many cards for so many years at this point. I don't know why I'm complaining about this. I shouldn't be complaining. It's a nothing burger. All right, we got 2 packs left on the right-hand side. And then that was pretty much it for dinner. Coral and I watched the ball game. We're going tomorrow. That should be real fun. And that's pretty much the end of baseball season's coming up. So if you guys are big into baseball, or if you aren't, you should consider watching it. If you don't really have baseball as a popular sport in your country, consider getting into it. It's pretty cool. It's a worldwide presence. Well, it's not as big in Europe, but like, okay, yeah, opening it down the center is a little easier, I guess. It's not big in Europe, but in like Asian and I guess South America, Latin communities are real big into baseball. Okay, we get Quaxley and Dialga for the rare. All right, we're getting a little more holos. So we got this whole left stack ready to go. What can we get to cap us off? If I can learn how to open these packs. Literally, like, how am I supposed to? There we go. So with the rest of the year coming up, I don't really know what my holiday is going to look like in terms of Pokemon cards. Like, can I? Hey, another Black Hero EX. All right, this one's in Japanese. I got a decent amount of Pokemon cards over the holidays, like November through December, And I somehow managed to score like a deal. Not a deal, I managed to like find like a, try to go Black Friday shopping for Pokemon cards, but I kind of don't like doing that because, you know, waking up early, or like it's not even on Fridays anymore. It's usually like on the week of, or even the week leading up to it. And it's just kind of hard to get cards in general, but I managed to get like a, I think the Ogerpon collection box. That was a pretty cool haul. I know local shops around here, they tend to sell cards, like they tend to stock up on a lot of cards during the holiday season. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going on around my area and seeing how I can get in on that action. Ooh, Vibrava. Look at that. Nice little illustration rare. I think that's my second illustration rare from the set. Okay, Inturtonator. It would be cool to get a piece of the Black Friday deals that Target usually does for Pokemon cards. I think it was last year. They did an Astral Radiance ETB. They're trying to get rid of all their Sword and Shield inventory, right? And they were selling ETBs for 20 bucks or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool, but I can't find it here. Pokemon cards obviously are way too popular now, but I live like in a big city metro area. It's kind of hard to get across those deals. You have to be there like really early and know these restock times and days, and I'm like not about that these days. It's just a bit much for me at the very least. I feel like I'm gonna bend these cards the wrong way. I'm gonna learn how to open these more efficiently. Look at that. It's like a candy bar. I do know I definitely am gonna try to get into more deck building. There is the Alakazam. Oh, hey, Alolan Executor. There is the Alakazam deck that was featured in the Build and Battle for Mega Evolutions, and it kind of got its own deck profile. And specifically with that timepiece, was it item card that I had? Yeah, I think it was an item card. It's pretty handy where you can basically de-evolve your Psychic Pokemon, and then you can re-evolve and then evolve from your hand and then use their ability again. It's a pretty handy feature. I think I got most of the base cards down because I heard it's only like 20 bucks to build the deck. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the easy build for me. And whatever other cards I don't have, I could re-supplement them, like Boss's Orders. They made a comeback in Mega Evolution. So I don't really have to worry about getting too much Boss's Orders. I got like 2 or 3 of them out of my booster box, which is crazy to consider because that's not a whole lot for 36 packs, but I got more Boss's Orders, so I can't complain about that. All right, how many packs? It's still quite a bit of packs left. So yeah, I'd like to build a new deck. My Typhlosion in the locals I played in, I can't remember if I mentioned my score earlier. I went 2-4. My first match was against, oh gosh, who is it? Was it Dragapult? Dragapult Dusknoir? No, that was my second one. Oh gosh. Anyways, I went 2-4. My wins, one was against Goldengo, he conceded early, and my other one was against, I think it was, oh, I can't remember. Oh, it was Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's a little hard to play against. Oh, if you're playing Raging Bolt, it's hard to play against single prize decks. It's not essentially a loss, but you have to play everything quickly and correctly, and I have to like not pop off immediately. So my big losses that I remember was Dragapult. I didn't do well in that one because he Iono'd me in like my second or third turn, and I had cards all ready to go to knock him out early, but he Iono'd me, and then he was able to get building and took me and my bench out relatively quickly. And my other 2 losses, I can't remember my first match, but it was a loss. My other 2 matches were the Eevee box, specifically the one with the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, I think. And that move that it does is pretty gnarly because it hits enough to knock out my active and my, ooh, Bruxish illustration rare. I think I might have this. in English. That's cool. And that's Pathra. I got knocked out, so my active and my bench, one of my bench Typhlosion got knocked out. And then the turn before, my opponent knocked him out again. So basically 3 Cyndaquils were in my discard, the first EV box I went against, and my 4th Cyndaquil was in the prize cards. So I couldn't really do much there, and I just, you know, conceded there. And then the second one, pretty much the same story. Knocked out all my Cyndaquils early, and despite me building my bench up as fast as possible, it doesn't matter because you can wipe my active and my bench out real quick. Oh, I remember my loss. It was against a control deck. It was the one with Elgin and Pidgeot. I lost to this person again. I played them before, so with my same Typhlosion deck, and I lost to them before. But this time they added a Kangaskhan as a draw engine, which is cool. I didn't learn my lesson, and I got 0-6. Pretty gnarly, pretty bad. Okay, we got 2 more packs to go. Let's see what we can get from these Japanese cards. On the left side, did we take all the pulls on the right side? I probably mixed them up a little bit by accident, to be honest. Okay, get Morlul, Skarmory, Trapinch, Braviary, Tasu Keberu, something Bell, and something I forget. I don't know, man. All right, last pack magic. Here we go. Ugh. Nastiest way to open these packs. We have Gimmighoul, Simisear, Cetitan, Hydrapple, and the Dusk Ball. Okay, so out of this booster box of Paradise Dragona, we got Bruxish, Alolan Executor, Vibrava, Black Kyurem, Cyclizar, Latias, Lycia's Appeal, and Braviary. So that's, I can't even count and name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pulls. So we get 8 cards. 8 cards for a whole Japanese booster box. That's pretty solid. Plus, out of that collection box, we get these 3 nice cards right here. All right, guys, so that was a pretty fun opening. I think the GameStop exclusive Blastoise Venasaur EX special premium collection box, is it premium? I think that's pretty fun to open. The hits I got were definitely the best I've ever gotten out of these like premium collections. It's been a while since I last opened one, so getting back into it and, you know, pulling those 3 cards is a win for me. And the chance to open Surging Sparks again is very nice. I can't find that in the wild. All I see is Stellar Crown, Journey Together, which is fine. I love those sets. I can't even find Surging Sparks. I can't even get Destined Rivals or Prismatic Evolutions if it's still around. So yeah, have you guys opened up this GameStop exclusive box? Have you opened up Dragona Paradise or Paradise Dragona? Let me know down in the comments below what you got from those sets. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content in the future. And with that being said, my name is Kevin TCG, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.